Hi guys, it's Paul Pluta. Paul Pluta, the method actor who plays Archibald Chesterfield the Third. Guys, I'm doing paid review 9N48. And this was an interesting one. It's a topic that I quite enjoy talking about, and it's Patek Philippe. And this one came in. It's an English guy, Robert. And he says to me, he needs to talk to me urgently. I did a phone call with him, and I've decided to turn this into a video. So basically, the story is this guy here. He bought a Patek Philippe Nautilus 5711. He bought it a number of years ago, pre-boom, and now he's been offered a deal. He's been offered a very good deal. He's been offered a deal. He can do a swap. Now let's just hang on. I'm going to get my Patek magazine off my catalog off the shelf. Let's get this fucker. No, it's not in that one. That's in here. Let's get it off the shelf. Okay. So what's exactly has he been offered? What's he done, etc. So what he's got is he's got one of the most beautiful Pateks of all time, the legendary, this is one of the hottest watches in the sports genre, the Nautilus. The Nautilus, it's just Gerald Gentry design. It's one of the legends in the sports genre there. The 5711/1A. Here we go. That's what he's got. That there is the hottest watch in the sports genre. My favorite Nautilus, if you want to be complete, just on the side topic, is the 5980, which is a chronograph, two-tone in rose gold and steel. So he's got a 5711. Okay. Now they've exploded in price. He's got a dealer. I'm not sure if it's a grey market dealer. I think it's a grey market dealer who's offered to swap. Now dealers, you got to remember, if a dealer offers you a deal, it's always beneficial for them. It's never, they don't do things for you. So always remember that. Dealers are a bit cunty, okay? Used or new, it doesn't make any difference. They're all a bit fucking cunty, that's for sure. Now what he's been offered is one of the super grail Pateks. Okay, when I say super grail, I mean I'm talking manual wind chronograph. Now that probably doesn't mean much to you. Say, oh, what's so good about a manual wind Patek? But a manual wind Patek itself there is one of the most beautiful watches of all time. Now it's been offered a 5170. I'm just looking at my book here. I don't have this book. It doesn't have the white gold with the white, but here's a platinum one. Okay, that's what it looks like. So basically, it's a manual wind chronograph, white gold. So it'd be a 5170G. I think he said it had a white dial. It's one of the greatest Pateks of all time. Look at this encyclopedia. What sort of company has a sales volume that's like an Encyclopedia Britannica or a World Book to you people in America? This is how a fucking catalog looks. I mean, fuck me dead. Fuck me dead. That's all I can say. Absolutely gorgeous sort of stuff. Absolutely gorgeous. And I got to tell you, in all honesty there, what do you do? So he's been offered a swap. The dealer will take his 5711, couple years old, and he'll get a 5170G, which is the manual wind chronograph in white gold. What do I think? And a couple £1,000. So what do I think? What is my advice to him? And I got to be honest with you. Would I do it? Would I do the swap? Firstly, I say to him, look, do you need the money or not? If you do need the money, I wouldn't be swapping. Okay, what I mean by that is, I think a 5711 is going to be easier to sell. They are a fucking hot watch. They're super hot. 5170 is an acquired taste for a purist. Okay, that's not for somebody who just fart asses around. I'll just put this back on the shelf. That's for somebody who knows what they want and where they're going. It's not for normal run-of-the-mill people. It's not for normal people, okay? So if you've got to work out, what do you want? Do you need to cash out? What's the situation? In his case, he said to me, he doesn't really need the money. He's a wealthy, upper middle class fucker, okay? So life's been good to me, you know? He's done the hard yards. He's obviously a professional, or he's got a business. He's doing okay. He's doing okay. So he doesn't need the money. It's pure enjoyment, okay? Pure enjoyment. Okay, very fucking good. Good, we've just sorted the money thing out. What would I do? I said to him, if it was me, would I profit take and get a 5170? You betcha. Fucking oath I would. I mean, to have a 5170. I mean, you go in somewhere and all the young bucks, they love the 5711, the Nautilus. They do. But you go somewhere where they know Patek, 5711 is it's a good watch, but it's not really, it doesn't live up to the hype. 5170 is a fuck. It's a fuck off. It's a really amazing watch. I mean, I've always loved the manual wind Pateks. I mean, my dream watch, I mean, seriously, my dream watch, my grail, obviously you would say, look, you'd say things like the 5970, you know, that's the perpetual calendar chronograph, but that's too fucking ridiculous. I think for me, simple man like me, I love a manual wind chronograph. Patek itself has a division for complications, grand complications, and chronographs. Chronographs have got their own section house. So Patek takes the chronograph, the art of the chronograph, very, very seriously. I think the chance to own a Patek chronograph is a once in a lifetime thing. I would love to have a 5170. The other one is the 5070. That was the previous model. They are crazy expensive. That's the 42 mil. I gotta say, I actually, you know, to everything aside, I think the 5170 is my kind of dream watch. I like the proportions a little. That's just an opinion. I'd love to have a 5170. I really would. I'd love to have one. I would fucking love to have one. Do I see it happening? They're fucking expensive. They're fucking expensive. They're expensive. I'd love to have one. 5170 I'd love to have. Yeah, I'd love to have one. So I think, honestly, if it was me, if you need the money and you need to cash out, keep the 5711. But if you're a purist like me and you just say, fuck, this is all bullshit, the market is bullshit, I want something that is for me, 5170 is an amazing Patek. It's amazing. Manual wind chronograph, fuck, it's just superb. I mean, that's a that's a league above amazing piece. 5170, just fucking amazing. So yeah, I think that's possibly where I would go. 5170. 5170. It'd be a cool place to go. Fuck me dead. I would profit take. Now I give this no guarantee. There's no guarantees the fucking 5711's not going to keep right. I don't fucking know. I think it's... Look, I'm too close to the forest to see the wood from the trees. Okay, I'm too close. Okay, I can just go on gut feel. What's my own feeling? And I'd fucking pull the trigger. I'd fucking get the 5170. I think the 5170 is an amazing watch. It's beautiful. It's a fucking grey or super grey. It's not just a Patek. It's a fucking Patek. It's just, you know, it's kind of, I mean, my world time's sort of there. Well, no, it's probably not. It's not. I mean, the best Patek I got is the world time. Okay. It's probably not in that league. It's just a little bit under. But a 5170, fuck. That's a fucking amazing piece. Absolutely. You walk into any watch dealer, any watch shop, fuck, 5170. Fuck. That's amazing. So, yeah, interesting question there. What should I do? And I said personally, if you can afford, you're not doing this for the money, you're doing it, what is the best? Get the fucking 5170. You may never get a chance to get one again. I don't know if I could ever get one. They are really expensive, and I mean, my dad dies and leaves an inheritance. That is about the only way in the world that I'd be able to get a 5170. If I get a bit of an inheritance, I'd probably do that. But look, life's been good to me. I'm not fucking winching. I've got 5 Pateks. Yeah, so I got to tell you, I think that's a great way to go. So there you go, guys. That was a phone call. Guys, like, subscribe, tell your fuckhead friends. Don't be afraid to put some nasty comments below. And guys, if you haven't done a paid review, you haven't done any paid questions, man cannot survive on Google Ads alone, man. I need these reviews to keep churning the content through. That's what I do. I need people to get me to make vids. I need these vids. I desperately need vids, because without this, what do, man? It's hard to survive on Google Ads. I've got no money coming in. It's fucked. So guys, if you haven't done a paid review, I would love to do one for you. That's exactly it. Exactly it. I'm Paul Pluta. Tell me what you fuckers think of that. David SW. Who does ArchieLuxury recommend is the greatest grey market dealer in America? There's only one choice, David SW. That's right, guys. I've got to tell you the honest truth. I have for a long time been looking for the perfect answer. Who do I recommend people go to see? Who do I recommend that people can go and buy watches? And I've got to be honest with you. The greatest pre-owned dealer for Rolex, Patek Philippe, Audemars Piguet is David SW. DavidSW.com. That's right, guys. I have been looking for a contact who I can very nicely refer people to. I am not in the selling business. Customer service, I'm too old to sell watches. I'm too old. I like to recommend my viewers to a reliable source. In Australia, I've got some great sources. There's Sydney Watch Exchange with Cove, Ronnie at Vintage Watch Co, Shani at European Watch Gallery. And in America, who is the best source for pre-owned Rolex, for all the hot models? There's only one person I would recommend, David SW. David SW. That is the premier source for pre-owned Rolex. I gotta be completely frank and honest with you. Guys, if you are looking for a hot Rolex model, there is only one place you can go to. David SW. David SW. David SW. Let's be honest, guys. There's no point schmoozing the dealers, the ADs. They're just a waste of time. Unless you're going to buy 20 pieces, you are wasting your time. What you're better off to do is pay the market premium and go to a good pre-owned dealer. Who do I recommend? David SW. David SW. David SW. That's correct, guys. I want to tell you this now. I 100% stand behind David SW. David SW, the greatest pre-owned dealer in the entire United States of America. That's right. The greatest pre-owned dealer for Rolex, for Patek Philippe, for Audemars Piguet, David SW. He even does things like FP Journe. David SW, David SW, David SW. That's right. If you want to buy a pre-owned Rolex, a Patek Philippe, Audemars Piguet, there's only one good source I would recommend. David SW, David SW, David SW. I'm Paul Pluta, the method actor who plays Archibald Chesterfield III, and I'm proud to recommend David SW. See you later. Thank you for watching this channel.